Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put on your back now? Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Okay, dudes. yeah, I'm back. You know it. Fight number 27. This one comes from me, and this one is dedicated to all my fighting game fanatics out there, because these two girls come from fighting games, very famous fighting games, you know. And I put the likes of Yuri Sakazaki versus Sakura Kasugano, excuse me. Man, those names are hard to pronounce. Yeah, Yuri versus Sakura. So we have SNK versus Capcom in a way. Two girls that I would think would match up very well. And once again, I apologize for mispronouncing their last names, if so. So I won't use them too much. But let's kick it off with Yuri. Yuri is the younger sister of Ryo from the Art of Fighting series of SNK. That's where she was basically, at first, she was the victim of the game. She was kidnapped by Mr. Big, Geese Howard gave the order to do it. And they kidnapped her and took her down. And so you play as either Ryo Sakazaki or his friend Roberto, and you go fight the people, fight the men of Mr. Big, and get your sister back. Her father really didn't train her like he digitally trained her brother. So she really was she really couldn't defend herself. But later on, after they rescued her, then she really got serious in the martial arts style known as Kyo Kojin Ryu Karate. And that's where later on, that's where she really started to get a stick into combat and things like that. She would learn how to perform pretty much all the famous techniques of the Kiryu Yujin Ryu fighting style. But she's still a happy-go-lucky girl, you know, and she tends to know that. But she definitely is she gets a good reception in Japan, but here in the States, she's not so well received too much. People think of her as a kind of a joke of a character. Like, she's kind of as Dan was supposed to be a joke of Ryo from Art of Fighting, she's kind of a joke of Ryu again, you know. That's how some people think of it, but she's still cool nonetheless. She's learned well. Alright, so we move on to her combatant in this, and I think everybody should know who this girl is. Miss Sakura. Yeah. Sakura. Man, Sakura is just a very fun girl. For all those who want to know what Sakura means, that means cherry blossom in Japanese. Talk about taking enthusiasm and fan fanatic to the extreme. She was inspired by Ryu. Hence, I mean, when she first appeared in Street Fighter Alpha 2, you know, people started questioning, is that Ryu has a family? Oh my god. And I was even like that. I always knew, like, Ryu never had family. They never really showcased his family, but she saw Ryu for the first time and she was in awe with this guy. She was like, okay, I gotta learn how to fight like this guy. So her fighting technique basically is imitating Ryu's. Everything about Ryu she can do. Like, she's able to generate ki energy to do a Hadouken, just as strong as Ryu. Maybe not as strong, but just as powerful. She did it on the fly. did it on the fly. She can do a sort of a miniature version of the hurricane kick, the dragon punch. She is so much. She wants Ryu to train her so badly, so she can be Ryu's disciple. She follows him everywhere he goes. You know, if she hears about the man with the red bandana, she's there. You know, she's still a high school student, as we all know, and but she's been well receptive here in the States and in Japan, in native Japan. She's just really a great freestyle that learnt just by watching it. Now, she even has a rival. See, look at that. She even has a rival, and if you see this picture, this image right here, that's her rival right there, Karen. She only appeared in one Street Fighter game, and that was Street Fighter Alpha 3. But Karen goes to, I believe, the same school as Sakura, but she's a rich girl, and she's like the Ken to Sakura, basically. But she's still cool. Sakura's cool. So, in terms of a battle between these two youngsters, it's self-taught versus constant digital training, basically, for both of these, for basically Yuri, and self-taught by Sakura, basically. This would be very interesting because Sakura is always trying to get stronger, and I think she would love to face Yuri, especially if it will increase her strength and talent and overall prowess, fighting prowess. Yeah. I think this would just be a straight up, not to the death, not to the, just a good one-on-one fight that would basically showcase what both these girls can do, and I can even see these girls becoming really good friends even after whoever wins, but it does come down to training, and who trains harder, who's more focused, all the whole thing about the martial arts. You could throw that into this fight, even though these two ladies are fictional, but yeah, you could throw this into there. And I really can say that maybe a tie, but maybe a slight edge to Sakura because she is more focused than Yuri. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Yuri or Sakura? And I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. I'm hoping couple of people in particular enjoy this fight. They should know who I'm talking about. I don't even have to name their names. V, Roland, Lee. Sorry. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I will be back later on with the next fight. And that fight will be coming from Amalgam 137. And he pits. We have Miss Carol Danvers returning in her third fight of section 10. I'll just give you who that is. One character. But other than that, you guys take care, and I will see you later. You guys know the slogan. Battle on.